Christopher Langham calling. Catalac Catamaran 9 meter, starting in the double cabin. A little storage for your phone or your glasses. Porthole here. There is a window that goes in here. I took it out just for airflow because I've got an air conditioner in the other room out the door. Here's the double bed, brand new memory foam mattress, custom fit. Lots of storage down below, as you can see. Very clean, very ready for the next adventure. I do have some water stored here just for drinking and for offering to prospective buyers. Forward hatch starboard. It's a hanging closet, obviously. I keep damp rid here just so that we keep good damp rid capability here. Stepping out of the double cabin. Of course, each room has their own door and mirror except for the port cabin, which I'll explain in a minute. Closing that door down, opening into the stairway here in the starboard side. Compass for navigation. Some books for the autopilot, the VHF, you know, the toilets, the pumps, the water pumps, etc., etc. As you can see, the storage is just like, I mean, it just keeps going and going. So there's 4 levels of storage here, and then there's some more storage under here. Actually, lots and lots of storage under the sofa here. So I've got the sofa rolled up right now just to keep for space and safety's sake here, because as you can see, I have my suitcase, which I'll be moving out, obviously, and a couple of items that I use while I'm waiting for a buyer. Starboard, aft rather, has the fire extinguisher. We've got forward port has another fire extinguisher. Port aft has a fire blanket next to the stove. So ample. Oh, we also have 2 gas alarms here on either sides, port, starboard. I've disconnected them for now because they're kind of sensitive, you know, like if the heat gets hot, if you're cooking. But as long as the hatch is open and you're just living the day through the day, they're very good to have. Stepping into the head here, we have the sink. We have wet shower. Okay, so we have a wet bath here. Little hand sanitizer, little artwork. Breathing portal here. We also have a diesel heater. The boat comes equipped with a full diesel heater that I've been told works well. I haven't used it personally. Storage here. I keep my little laundry basket there, but you could use this place here for a storage tank, a black storage tank, because the boat does not have a black storage tank. Therefore, you can't use the head when you're in the marina. Nevertheless, the marinas that I've been to always have nice showers and restroom facilities. This is our working toilet here. As you can see, I've lifted the lid to show you. Toilet paper holder works, but again, like I said, I don't use it in the marina. So here's this. And you also have another porthole looking out, here. Let me show you portholes here, or windows, I should say, here. I could open the curtains, but it's just better to just lift up. Coming into the salon, well, before we hit the salon, let me show you what I've done for the doorway, just to keep the construction and the, to a minimum and not, doing any extra on the boat, keeping it as original as possible. I just keep a window unit in the doorway, climb out of the hatch when I want to leave, and come in, enter and exit. This keeps the boat cool, damp free, as well as just, climate control, which is very important in a hot climate like Texas. And, keep the structural integrity of this vessel, you see. This stuff is, this is solid. Everything on this vessel is still very, very much solid and ready for action. I just came back from a 350-mile trip, and other than a small rudder issue, the boat's integrity was held in place, full throttle. So coming over to the saloon, we've got a U horseshoe-shaped saloon. I just have 2 working lights in here because I went to replace the headliner, and you know, I thought I was going to be professional, but it turned out to be Mickey Mouse. But anyway, it's still much better than it was, and I insulated it with that aluminum stuff that you can get from Lowe's, you know. So this boat inside is very much nice and cool inside at all times, because, you know, like there's no heat coming through. And as sailors, you know, when the sun's beating down on the top of the fiberglass, I mean, it can get sweltering inside of a vessel. Also, keep a dehumidifier running. The Dyson doesn't come along with the boat unless you're willing to, you know, fork over a little bit. But you know, I can make that happen if you want a Dyson vacuum, that is. Lots of storage here. In the saloon, I just have this down just to keep the cushions clean, you know, for me working outside in the day, you know, on the vessel. You got storage inside here, lots and lots of storage in this vessel. I mean, it's just loaded for bear. I crossed the Atlantic in 2016, and I had all the food and water and everything else I needed right here on the vessel. And I did cross the vessel, you know, the Atlantic in this vessel. Forgot to tell you, the bilge pump on the starboard side is underneath the sink. Here's the bilge pump starboard, port side rather. This is the cabin door for the port forward cabin. I had to use half of it in the Atlantic when I had a mishap, and I had to use that in the, and you know, had to concoct a gondolier just for steerage sake. This is the, but that's all since been taken care of, very much so. So here is the cabin, port aft. It's a single crew cabin, so it's rather small, you know. I mean, it is small, but it's, you know, this is also where we keep steerage. This is our, you know, our mooring ball grabber, or crab claw, so to speak. We have a 110 volt refrigerator freezer combo. It's been brilliant for me because when I'm on passage, if I want to use it, I just, you know, put it under. I've got it. You can get an inverter, got a little small inverter, or you could use a generator. 2-burner stove, all works. Everything works. Grill, and then our full closing oven. Very nice, very clean. It is just a champion for me. I just absolutely love it because, hey, I like to bake, and you can bake cookies, a cake, or just your favorite meal, you know. Okay, forward cabin, port side. But before we do that, let me just show you again, much more storage than you know what to do with, honestly. I mean, it's just storage, 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 you know. I mean, and it just goes on and on and on. I mean, you know, storage, 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 and more storage. So, I mean, it just goes on and on and on. Okay, forward port cabin. I've got the mattress rolled up, as I said, just to keep everything clean and, you know, put away, tucked away. Again, it's water for drinking and for offering guests and for making coffee if somebody wants to have a little Nespresso when they come to view the boat. Yes, I do have an espresso maker. Yes, I can leave one with you if, you know, you want one. Okay, there's the forward hanging closet. Again, like I said, I keep damp rid in there. This is one that's been there for about 2 months, and then I've got one right behind it that I just opened yesterday, brand new. And these things work great. They come from Costco. They work really great for just keeping all, you know, humidity out of the boat. Here's our bow thruster. Yes, this boat has a bow thruster and its own battery, starting battery, you know, because it runs pretty efficiently, but it needs a lot of power to get going and to do its deal. But there's the hardware for the door. But again, you're going to have to put a new little plywood door. I mean, easy peasy, you know. All the hinges and all the screws and everything that's needed to put the door back is right there, including the mirror if you want to replace the mirror. Easy to put in, you know, just unscrew it and screw it into the new plywood. But again, I haven't done that yet. Full sink and garbage can that Whoops, that just hangs right there. So I think we've about covered it all, and I'm so thankful that you are interested in the boat.